Today you'll be joining me stretching on a toilet, playing a very weird form of noughts and crosses, inappropriately undressing a bed. In this video we're diving into the charm of the Only You Hotel in Valencia, a beautiful blend of modern luxury and historic elegance. Nestled in the heart of the city, the hotel offers a unique experience from its stunning architecture to its impeccable service. Now the reception as you enter the hotel is known for its chic design, blending modern aesthetics with a touch of vintage elegance, creating a really welcoming atmosphere. And after you've checked into the hotel, you'd normally go up these stairs and go to the right and enter to the lift lobby. But before you get there, you do notice the florist on the ground floor. Florist that offers beautiful, fresh floral arrangements, perfect for a gift or brightening up your stay while you're in the Only You Hotel. A restaurant. The hotel features Michelin-star restaurant that serves innovative gourmet dishes, offering a unique colouring experience with local sourced ingredients, which will really just put the cherry on the top of your stay in Valencia. The lobby is a focal point of style, comfort, featuring the elegant furnishings, cosy seating areas, and a relaxed atmosphere, making it the perfect area for socialising or unwinding with a few cocktails of an evening or morning. Now coming in from that hallway where it is quite dark and it does feel a little bit enclosed, but it's quite a nice feeling of enclosed. This room feels large, open, light. Like it really does feel like it is something special. And there's an extra light there. As you come in, there is a light switch just there, which I think is always nice. You should do. But the only thing that does annoy me in this room is there isn't a switch to turn off everything. Everything else in the room is left on when you go out. I don't know, energy saving. I know a lot of hotels are into that nowadays, but yeah, as you come in on the left, you have your bathroom straight away. Now this room is one of the cheapest here. I think it is part of a group, they call it the inner. So you're in the inside of the hotel, you haven't got a view of the outside, but when you have a room this nice and this well kept, I mean, there's a slight scratch there from I guess where someone's opened the door too hard, but yeah, it comes in, it feels clean, it feels new, it feels nice, and straight away the air conditioning is on, which is a godsend because it's one of my biggest pet peeves coming into a hotel room and finding out that the aircon hasn't been on for 4 days. You turn it on, it takes ages to kick in and you're just there sweating. So yeah, but as you come in, the first thing you do see is that bed. But before you even get there, on the left, you have the air conditioning just here on the left, and you also have controls for those curtains there. Oh, am I getting this right? I don't know. Why can't I figure this out? There we go. It was working earlier. Maybe it was me, I don't know. Maybe I was playing around with it a little bit too much when I first came in the room. But again, it's a nice touch and it just changes the colour of the whole room. It just gives it like a nice, relaxing, kind of warm feeling in here. And it matches up with the gold interior of the light fittings there and the yellow on the bed. And yeah, it's just a nice place to be. Finally, I mean, the room is light enough anyway. But what we'll do is I will give you a quick walk around of the room and just show you my likes and dislikes. So again, you've got this light switch when you first come in, which does this entry light. But as you come in down the hallway, you come in round to the left. And straight away you notice there have been a lot of cup marks or glass marks from, I guess, where people have brushed their teeth and the soap marks. I mean, has that been cleaned properly? Again, by the looks of it, there was a varnish on here which has worn off. That feels a little bit sticky compared to that. Yeah, I think it's just worn away over the past few years. I mean, this hotel is only 3 years old. So it's coming into a period where things will start to look a little bit worn. But the towels and the branding is everywhere. They're pretty unison with that all around the hotel on any of their amenities. And again, on these small hand towels, you do have the branding there, which is on point. Now as well, when you first come in, there is a socket. Again, in European countries, you get a socket inside the bathroom, whereas in the UK, you don't. You do have light switches there for the toilet and the shower, which are just there. There you go, turn them both back on again. Now, when you do come in, you do get an array of extras. You get some extra toilet roll, you do get some extra slippers, some sliders. I mean, have these been worn? No, they just look cheap and cheerful and new. So in this, you do get some Valencia water. I mean, I'm probably pronouncing that horribly for all the women out there that use that, but a shower cap. You also get a vanity kit as well. We'll need to have a look inside that to see what they have. You also get a pine cone, and you get a dental kit. There's some information about it. I basically mean the kit. If you're missing anything, please dial 9 and we'll bring it to you. Also get some straighteners and a hairdryer, which is a nice little touch if you do need to dress your hair after a very humid day. There also is another bathrobe. I've just put this room for one, but they have enough stuff in here for 2 people. Now as well, they give you extra tissues as well, just inside the bathroom. And as well, the brand they're using is Codage. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Yeah, hand cleaning gel and body lotion as well. So there's the best of both. It doesn't feel very low in here. It feels like, now again, I'm 6'2" and can't even touch the ceiling, which is a nice feeling, because you hate going into a room where you feel like you're a little bit claustrophobic and you're a little bit squashed in. Now, I mean, it is a pretty basic toilet. I mean, it's got everything you need. You've got the toilet brush, you've got toilet roll, which again is neatly folded with the sticker, and the branding is there, of course, only you hotels. And having a look in, it's nice and clean. But the thing for me in here is the leg room. There's so much room in here to use the toilet. You don't need this much room. I'd rather this be a little bit over here and that shower be bigger. I mean, again, I'm not complaining about the shower and the size of it. Coming into the shower, now as I step in, I'm of course not going to step on this with my shoes on, but more branding on the towels, which is a nice little feature for the foot towel on the floor. Why don't they give you bath mats in hotels? Even nicer hotels like this. I do think it'd be nicer to have a bath mat rather than just a towel, but again, like I was saying in the toilet, it would have been nicer to have moved this a bit further over, so you can, if not, you are just banging your elbows when you're trying to wash your hair. I'm 6'2", like I keep saying, and my head is just skimming. So if you were 6'5", you're gonna have to crouch down in this shower, which is a bit annoying, because with the money you'll be paying, and I'll be telling you that at the end, you'd like for this to at least be recessed up into the ceiling, but I guess there's pipes up there and it might have been easier to run through. I don't know. I wasn't the architect. Continuing with the same brand inside the shower as well for shower gel, shampoo and conditioner. Everything does look clean. There are no watermarks anywhere, no dust, and it does just feel like a nice place. The only gripe I do have is on this floor there's a bit of like tissue residue. I don't know what that's from. I think it's from tissue. I can't even blow it, so maybe it's not. Not sure what that's from, but yes, I need to put the toilet seat down. It hasn't been used, but it's always good. And a soft close, which I think is a plus in all hotels. Again, more branding. Nice, oh, feels like a nice quality as well. Now there isn't a spa here, so I believe, but it is 5-star. I'm not sure if having a spa means it's 5-star. I'm not too sure, but again, you get some extra slippers there if you need, but I don't think you'll need them because the floor is pretty clean. But coming out into what is the bedroom area. And again, not too sure with this rug half laying on, half laying off. I think I would look better the whole way on, but each their own. Also, you do get a nice bit more branding on a handheld fan. And you also get this little sheep, which I believe is meant to help you sleep. Meet someone very special to us. Now, the ritual of a good dreamer. The time to go to sleep is approaching, and we've come up with a simple ritual only suitable for great dreamers. Follow these steps. Now, I'm probably not going to follow these steps because I'm sure once I get into this bed, it does feel very, very comfortable. Firm enough, but soft. Like there's a bit of memory foam in there, waiting to be laid on. Now, coming across, everything does look very, very clean, very, very plush. But the thing which always gets me going, and this is actually through my girlfriend, is the fact that I never worked in a hotel, but I believe these are never washed. So the first thing to do, actually I believe that isn't washed either. So let's get the little man off the bed, and let's get this off the bed as well, because you don't know who's been laying on it, who's been touching it. Ugh. But yeah, you do get the fan, and you do get a little ritual to go with it as well. But we'll just put these over here because they could be a little bit disgusting. But again, it feels clean in here, so that's just my, my preference rather than anything else. Now, of course, once I remove that, I do need to give it a first test. As you can see, it's still as flat as anything, as if they have just ironed it. So this is going to be the first test. And of course, you can never have your shoes on whenever you're doing a bed test, because it's a bed. You don't wear your shoes in bed, do you? You not taught that as a child? But, oh yeah. There's going to be some good sleeping going on in this. It's firm but soft. It invites you to lay down and just relax. And I mean, trying out these pillows as well. Yeah, that's a lay-in right there. That's keeping your phone on sleep mode and laying in. But again, everything is nice and neat and clean, so you do feel like you're quite comfortable laying your head against those pillows. But now what we'll do is we'll give it a bit of a closer inspection. Now there are some scuff marks, but again, this hotel is 3 years old, and you've actually got two single beds pushed into one, two bed frames, which I just don't, in a 5-star hotel, would you really want that? I know the mattress is soft and comfortable and you fall in the middle, but no, you need to have a proper bed frame. Now, is this nice and clean under here? It's well tucked in. How does the mattress actually look? Now, they've got a topper on it. They've got two. This mattress looks brand new. Cannot complain about that. Let's put that all back. Jesus, that's a big old bed sheet. Yeah, let's have a little closer look at the pillows as well. There's a few scuff marks, but nothing really that will put you off getting in there. No, nothing on there. Yeah, all very clean. Again, the headboard, there's a few little marks, but that's, I guess, where people have laid their heads. You do hope that they wipe these down of an evening. The reading lights are pretty good. Oh, that's half coming out. That's not good. But I guess that gets a lot of pulling. You do get some complimentary water as well thrown in. I did open one already. It's like a metal top you have to peel back to open up and chuck into the glass just there. You do get some extra light switches next to the bed. Turns off all of the lights, which is nice. Turns them, it should turn them all back on. That one does. So I think these two don't actually do anything. But yeah, you get USB-C power and a standard 240 volt, which I believe in Europe next to it, but the European plug design. You also get some nice light features just next to the bed, which isn't too bright and isn't too damaging on when you're laying in bed. You also get some soft uplighting and some soft room lighting as well, just to help make it nice and comfortable. But what we'll do is we'll come over to the cupboard and see what they've got in here. So you do have a kettle up on the top. How clean is this kettle? The kettle doesn't look too clean. I mean, inside it does. Inside it looks very, very clean. But on the outside, there's just a bit of dust and there's just a little bit of residue and build up. Again, kettles aren't expensive. It's probably a few months old. They do get a bit of wear and tear. Now these hats, they look so cheap and so flimsy that you'd like to think that they weren't used again and again. But of course, you never know. This could be this hat's 4th or 5th outing. Now, zero dust, zero dirt. You do get some biscuits. I'm not sure exactly what they are. I'm hoping they're Biscoff. Slight little mark inside the mug, but a little chip there as well. You like to think that had been replaced. Also in the mini bar, of course, nothing is complimentary apart from those waters. You do have the prices right there. A Kit Kat is €4. Some champagne is 49 as well. You have some sweets, again not complimentary, but some nuts, some crisps, some breadsticks. What have you got? Got the safe here with, ooh, someone left something? Oh, surely the hotel hasn't left this. This looks very worn, so it feels a bit dirty touching it. But again, yeah, you can always use a safe, which is always handy. Now in the mini bar, what have we got? You got some ordinary Coke, some Coke Zero, San Pellegrino. You've got another bottle of water, which you have free over there, but you have to pay for this one. A bit weird. Your very small bottle of champagne and your 2 beers. Now, and also your Kit Kat on top for anyone with a sweet tooth. Now, I of course won't be taking any of those because they're a lot more expensive than what I want to pay from the shop 2 minutes down the road. You also get a laundry service as well. There are the rates if anyone is interested. Not too sure how quickly they'll be able to provide that, but in a hotel like this, I'm sure it's pretty quick. You also get some shoe shine just sitting down, and for any kids that come in the room, oh, this is your sleeplessness. That's hard to say that. Kit in here. Only You Hotel. You get a relaxing herbal tea, which is nice, and then you also get some colouring, which I might do anyway, let alone not having a good night's sleep. Oh, you also get a nice little bag to take some bits down to the beach if you're ever going or out shopping. Some velvet hangers and some ordinary hangers as well. But all in all, for the cupboard itself, it's quite well equipped, and it's on a sensor, so even when you close it and you think that the light is staying on, it isn't. It's just on a sensor. So apologies for not finishing off the full hotel review. My footage was cut short. As you can see, I paid £170 for this hotel all the way back in July. Now, if you were to book rooms for later on in the year, it would be $226. So I'd say I got a little bit of a bargain there. But yeah, I'd still recommend it, even for one night. £226 is definitely still a bargain for what you get inside this hotel. Didn't get a chance to try the food. Did try the gym. The gym was top notch.